Have you ever dated a male porn star?
No, never will.
No?
No.
Why?
It's a coworker. I'm not messing up my money potentially.
I mean, it does happen though.
Yeah, no, it happens all the time, and then they break up, and they won't
uh,
work with each other, and the girls are way more disposable than the guys for the most part.
Why is that?
Well, if you're dating a top male performer, there's not many of them.
This is true.
Girls come and go. I mean, there's like...
It's like 3 guys are just fucking everybody pretty
Yeah,
much.
look at the big companies. They shoot the same 4 or 5 guys at the most over and over and over again.
Well,
So...
but that's because it's easier to be a female porn star than a male porn star. Being a male porn star is an actual, skill in terms of
Let's say it's easier.
Well, no. Sorry.
No pressure. Guys have to get...
Like a man actually has to perform an actual feat that I think most men can't do on camera.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a woman just has to. Any girl,
you're good.
any girl could do a porn scene, but very few men could do porn scenes.
Yeah, and on top of that, like, even if the girl is a terrible performer, she's like a dead fish on camera, okay, you'll still shoot her once because she's new. Because guys, like, they want the fresh faces, the new ones. Mm-hmm. Then you have the big ones like Pinky, Lisa Ann, girls who are like legends who people have a big fan base. But guys, if you can't perform, you can't perform. And companies don't have that money to waste anymore.
Yeah, you're out of there.
They don't want to sit on set all day with you, walking you through it, holding your hand. They don't want to do that. So yeah, they have to keep same guys in rotation over and over again. So if you're dating a top guy, they don't want to work with you anymore. When they go to them and they say, "Hey, you're working with Kelly Devine today," and the guy says, "Oh hell no," they're getting rid of me, not him. They're just gonna replace me. It's easier.
Aha, so that's the reason why you don't mess with male porn stars.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You don't want to mess.
I don't even really like to be that close to friends with any porn stars, females, males, because when things go bad, you're messing up your own work.
Have you ever had male porn stars not be able to perform on set?
Yeah, everyone has their day.
Yeah.
I mean, there's guys that you work with a million times and then they'll have their day. Whether it's because they were an idiot the night before or they're just off. Personal things. I mean, I can only imagine being a guy, the things that must mess with your head. You've got like 20 dudes in a room, hot lights, camera, everything's got to be on command. And then the girl you're working with, it's like, she might not be that pretty, you might not be attracted to her, she could just be a total brat, to keep it clean. So I feel bad for the guys, they do have a lot of pressure on them. That's why guys are always like, get me in the industry, I'm so awesome in bed. And I'm like, yeah, in your bedroom maybe, you think, but I don't know about that. It's hard.
I mean, is it usually like the new guys that have the problems?
I only ever worked with one new guy, and it was so bad.
Oh, really?
So I was like, no, you need to be in, and you need to get put through the gauntlet first. Because I could deal, guys that I've worked with a million times, I understand they have their day, and I do everything I can to make it as easy for them as I can, but the new guys, because it's not always just because they're having a bad day. Some guys just aren't cut out for it.
Most
guys
guys
don't want to let it go. They will stick with you on set. I look at the director and I'm like, are you going to kill this or do I really got to get crazy? Because I remember that one time I was on set literally for like 6 hours with this guy. And it was like, my mouth hurt. It was, and every time the camera came over, he'd lose it. So I was like, you just can't do it. And that's fine. Maybe you're awesome at home, but you're not here. So.
Also, was he able to finally perform or no? So
no, they kicked him off set and then they invited Shorty Mac.
Aha.
That was a great day for me. That's why I don't do new guys. Oh, it's your first scene? I'm leaving. No.
There's been a few cases over the years where people have caught HIV. I mean, there was the whole Darren James incident. Were you doing scenes during that time?
I think I missed that.
That was before you. But there was.
I know people who got it from them though.
There was a girl recently who caught it, and I think they didn't release her name.
Yeah, they're not allowed to anymore.
Not allowed to anymore, right? And then, there's the whole Mr. Marcus incident with, was it syphilis or?
Syphilis, yeah. Mr. Marcus did a dumb thing. But on his defense, I don't think he gave it to anyone. When you get tested for syphilis, like the standard test, if you've ever had it in your life, it's going to come positive. They have to do another test to see if it's active or it was like something old. What I was told from the people at the testing place who weren't supposed to tell me this, because they're not supposed to talk about people's business, they told me that he got it. He was at his regular doctor. tested positive, was medicated, didn't work for a week as he was supposed to, and took the medication, went to our testing place, didn't tell them about this, came up positive. He actually didn't have it anymore, but it was coming up positive because they have to do that secondary test. And instead of communicating, he just fugazied his test, which was the dumbest thing he could have ever did. So, from my understanding, he didn't spread it. He did what he's supposed to do, but except for, he should have cleared that up. You don't do that. That's bad. That's really bad.
I mean, I remember hearing some interviews of some, porn girls that were like livid over the situation.
I mean, it's disrespectful. I mean, because he didn't know. I mean, at the same time that he did this, though, he didn't spread it, but from what I understood, from what I was told, he didn't know he wasn't spreading it. I mean, thankfully he wasn't. He had done it right and he wasn't. But from my understand is he didn't know what was going on. He didn't care, which sucks. So, I mean, that's my thing too, off camera, when you have sex, if everyone in porn only had unprotected sex with people in porn, we would never have diseases. People go and have unprotected sex with people that are not in porn and then come back to our industry, and that's how we spread it. And it's just if you want to disrespect yourself, cool, but you have to understand you're disrespecting a whole industry of people. So when you're putting yourself at risk, you're putting us all at risk, because we don't use condoms in porn. We're supposed to now, but it doesn't happen.
Everybody they don't want people to know it's fake, and I know you wasn't born with that ass. Have you seen Coco's before pictures? Where that ass was flatter than a pancake?
You're gonna try to deport me over entertainment videos that I had Kia Worldstar make a statement that it was only publicity